Excuse me, good sir. I am a busy modern man who is interested in the JK on YouTube video series, but lacks the time to watch them all straight through.
Okay. I mean, they're all really pretty short.
Alas, sugary breakfast cereals and Japanese cartoons have left me with the attention span of a goldfish. Is there possibly another solution?
I guess I could do like a recap episode with just clips from the different episodes.
Smashing! Do let me know when it's complete.
Well, I mean, technically it's this video that we're in right now.
Smashing!
Hey everybody, JK here. It's been a while, and the other day I was watching the Year of the Monkey video that I posted on YouTube, and I realized that was 5 years ago. As you can see today, I am sporting the quarantine mad scientist look, and I realized, I need a haircut. So why don't I combine today's video with giving myself a haircut? That seems like a super reasonable adult thing to do. So let's get started. I didn't want to leave you Ukrainian eggless for an entire week, so instead I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about my own history with them. To begin, we need a few things. We need an egg, which we have. It is a raw chicken egg, yes, that is what it is. And we need some beeswax, a candle, and one of these nifty little tools called a kitska. But in the last week or so, what I did determine was that if I want to keep this weekly video thing going on for the foreseeable future, I probably need to move beyond the subjects of only pretty eggs and cartoon monkeys.
Says you.
Anyway, today I thought we'd talk a little bit about stewardship. We live in a materialistic consumerist society, which means that we make things in order to sell things so that we can get money to buy things. To talk to you today about my favorite chore in the whole wide world, cleaning toilets. Now, if you're not a fan of cleaning toilets, you might think I'm crazy. And if you've watched any of the previous YouTube videos, then that probably confirmed your suspicions. But stick with me, because I will explain to you why cleaning toilets is the greatest chore of all the chores in your household. Hosta are sometimes called plantain lilies and are members of the asparagus family. They are native to Northeast Asia, so China, Korea, Japan, and even in some places they grow them as vegetables. Because yes, you can eat them, though some of them are toxic to cats, dogs, and horses when eaten in large quantities.
I am literally in my robe and pajamas, and I'm not talking very exuberantly because it is literally 3 in the morning.
A different video for you today. I'm standing on 60 acres of land in beautiful Pennsylvania with a wonderful dilapidated barn. Welcome to my basement. It's, a pretty nice basement. It's mostly finished. There are a couple projects left to do, like doors that are sitting on the ground rather than being doors. You see that water heater right there? Well, funny story. After I finished shooting last week's video, my socks were wet. And that was kind of weird, so I did some investigating, and it turns out that old water heater decided it didn't want to be a water heater anymore. So the bottom fell out, and it flooded half the basement. Now the good news is, we have this nice new water heater now.
Because I just got back from a root canal, and I was thinking, well, I'll see how I feel afterwards, and then shoot a video based on how I feel. Well, I don't feel great.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler, we were both too tired to sleep. Hey everybody, and welcome to the new studio space. As you can see, I've got some props in shape, and if you've been following the progress for the past few weeks, you will know that I am in my basement, and I have transformed it into a place for recording. I recently finished a job as a summer camp counselor. Yes, 8 hours a day I took care of first and second graders to make sure that they stayed alive, in spite of their best efforts. I'm not against rolling dice. In fact, it's one of my favorite activities in the whole world. I could just sit around and roll dice all day.
I've written a bunch of books over the years, like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Which is why I'm really excited today to tell you about my newest book, this one. It's called The Middle. If you're on the wrong road, progress means doing an about turn and walking back to the right road. In that case, the man who turns back soonest is the most progressive man. What, you don't carry around C.S. Lewis quotes in your pocket? Okay, weirdo. I mean, I'm in the woods. I need some sort of provisions. So there you have it, a complete recap of all 19 JK on YouTube episodes, just in case you missed anything. All of this is in preparation for next week, episode 20, the final regular episode and the launch, yes, it's finally time, of Sceb's classic mailbags here on YouTube. The cartoons are finished and ready to go, so I'm looking forward to sharing them with you next week. Until then, have a good one, everybody. I've broken the door. In my great gusto, I literally ripped the door off its hinges.